White people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
This program is brought to you by NordVPN, your all-in-one solution for online privacy and security. Whether you're browsing, streaming, or using public Wi-Fi, NordVPN protects your data with advanced encryption and private servers worldwide. Use the special Cuddy Beano link in the video description below to access the Black Friday sale and get 77% off your plan.
Sydney Sweeney finally addresses the gene controversy. All right, we're all familiar with Sydney Sweeney, actress famous for her role in Euphoria. She had the big controversy with the American Eagle ad earlier this year. And she never really spoke up about it. She kept her head low and she didn't say a word about it. And now with this interview with GQ, this video that has been posted online, she has finally been asked about the American Eagle ad. So let's go ahead and see how she responds.
We're sort of talking around this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you surprised by the reaction?
I did a gene ad. I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans. All I wear are jeans.
All right, I will say, she kind of is playing dumb here. Obviously, she knows what a big controversy this was. It was like the biggest thing in the news cycle for about a 2-week period. So she definitely knows about the controversy. So she's playing dumb. I personally don't think she did anything wrong. I'm one of those people that think that, there's nothing wrong with the gene ad. She did a gene ad. I understand where the opposite end is coming from, but I think people have just become way too sensitive. They look for political messaging in like everything. Like they complain if there's no political messaging in like kids movies and stuff, but then they complain that there's subliminal kids messaging like during these kind of ads when there isn't supposed to be messaging. So it's just, do you want political messaging in your works of art or not? Because you can't like have it both ways, because the people that will complain about this political messaging will also complain that kids movies should have political messaging in it. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and rewind it.
We're talking around this American Eagle ad right now, and maybe we should just talk about it. So, were you surprised by the reaction?
All right. It looks like we might have somebody in the chat. Hold on. Let's bring this chat forward. Steve, hello. Steve, what do you mean hello? Where the hell have you been, Steve? Where the hell have you been? I feel like you've been cheating on me, Steve. You must have found another live streamer and you've been hanging out in their chats, haven't you? Because you haven't been in my chat for like, I'm not even exaggerating, half a year. You haven't been in this chat in half a year. I literally forgot all about you, Steve. Where have you been? I need a good excuse. All right, let's go ahead and get back to Sydney Sweeney.
I did a gene ad. I mean, the reaction definitely was a surprise, but it was, I love jeans. All I wear are jeans. I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt like every day of my life.
Jeans are uncontroversial. Jeans are awesome.
I like your jeans.
You look great in your jeans. I think I know how you're going to answer this, but I'm going to ask anyway.
This lady just said jeans are uncontroversial. Lady, where were you a few months ago when this was like the biggest controversy in America?
I mean, the president tweeted about the jeans ad, or Truth Socialed about the jeans ad, and that just seems to me like a very crazy moment for anyone, and I wondered what that was like.
It was surreal.
It was surreal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna say that was not. I mean, that answer was fine, but I feel like the fact that she's saying it was surreal for the president to, praise her ad, people are going to take that and run with it and be like, oh, see, I knew she was a Trump supporter and blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see what Steve has to say. Okay, I was cheating on you. I'm just joking, Steve. I'm just joking. I really did miss you, but like I don't blame you because I have been streaming. I have been doing the show at the most random times. Like I've been doing the show during the day if like my schedule allows it, or like really early or really late. Like today I'm an hour early, so I don't blame you. I don't have a set schedule yet, so I can't expect you to just like read my mind. Cuddy, I gotta stop the cheating, but what's the Cuddy, I gotta stop the cheating, but what's the topic? Well, right now we're talking about Sydney Sweeney, but we have a full show to get through. So you're actually, for the first time ever, you showed up during the first topic, whereas you normally show up during the last topic.
Criticism of the content, which was
All right, let's rewind that 1 second.
It was surreal.
it was surreal. The criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
First of all, she wasn't joking about white superiority. She basically, it was just, the ad was a wordplay. It wasn't a joke. It was a wordplay. Like people like you take things way too seriously. People like you are the reason comedy has died in today's times. Like there's no comedy movies being made because writers are afraid of offending the audience now, because people are easily offended now over anything. Like this woman, I don't know about this woman personally, but people were offended that this white girl did a jeans ad. I would understand if like it was just white people making jeans ads, but I see jeans ads of every type of color imaginable. I see Rihanna doing, perfume ads. I see like what is she talking about? Like, is she saying that white people should be the only race of people to not be able to do ads? Is that what she's saying? Because that sounds like racism to me.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
All right, she was basically saying like if I wanted to make a political statement, people would know. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what the comments are saying. All right, Steve, this show is great though. I showed up during the first topic. That's super rare. I know. Like I said, it's very common for you to show up during the final topic. All right, Twitch chat is empty.
Introducing the Late Night Show with your host, Cuddy Bino. Live streamed on both YouTube and Twitch. Search Cuddy Bino for more information.